Onto a fiction piece. This is a vision of a dystopian future.
A vision of a dystopian future.
I believe so. I haven't read
Written in 1990 about the city of Los Angeles?
Los Angeles under siege.
Under siege.
It opens. It was December 19th, 2016.
Whoa! Oh my God. All right.
So this is me looking 16 years into the future.
Looking ahead back to the future. Together again for the first time. Because as I hear this piece, it's so prescient, I'm looking at it right now. Today. Tomorrow, maybe.
It was December 19th, 2016, and misery has hit L.A. Savages roam the streets, killing those who rebelled against them. This was the second Christmas spent in such a horrid way. Many of my relatives had been killed by these so-called soldiers of their overlord, King Layda.
Oh, shit!
Let's Layda.
King Layda is the best band name ever.
I was a journalist for an underground newspaper.
Oh my God! Of course you were. Of course you were.
I was a journalist for an underground newspaper that told the truth about what was taking place during the reign of King Layda. The king and his elite force of human killing machines could have had me killed in a minute.
If they wanted.
But for some strange reason, they had yet to do so.
I wonder why.
One night when I was in my home with my girlfriend.
That's awesome. Like an Italian woman from San Diego.
One night when I was in my home with my girlfriend, a few of the soldiers came in and stuck a needle in me.
What?
The next thing I knew, I was at the feet of the man many people call King.
You mean King Layda? You must be referring to King Layda.
He looked down at me in a despising way.
What did he say?
He then laughed and said, "So you are the one who got some pretty big words about me." I can't.
Well, I mean, you have been writing a lot of think pieces.
I can't. "So you are the one who got some pretty big words about me." In reply, I said, "Discussing my career with you is of no interest to me." He ordered the guards out and he began to speak. I don't know what the fuck is this, dude. I don't know what the fuck. "I have more to more, but mo people be liking you than me." I can't.
What the fuck? What do you mean? What this? He's just like jive talking. He ordered the guys. "I have more to more, but mo people be liking you than me. I need you to tell people that I be helping them if they bow." Fuck off! You what a fucking maniac! "If they bow to me and call me the king of their lives, in return for y'all kind doings, I pay you $2 million cash." I asked him if I could show him something. He agreed, so I did so.
What?
That's how he talks. That's how King Layda talks. Is that $2 million? You asked for too large right there.
What the fuck, man?
Well, that's just that's what a writer does. You let the character envelop you, and then you speak
like
the character. It just comes out of you. That's how King Layda speaks.
"I need you to tell people that I be helping them if they bow to me and call me the king of their lives. In return for your kind doings, I pay you $2 million cash. I asked him if I could show him something. He agreed, so I did so."
Okay.
"I showed him some of the results of his actions."
Interesting. How?
"I showed him deformed children."
Jonathan,
I'm
this
dying. I'm sweating. I am like profusely sweating right now.
Do you recall where you were when you wrote this?
No,
There's
nothing. No recollection.
When you probably sat down.
When I scanned this one, I was like, I have no recollection. Because usually, like the poems and shit, like I see a couple of lines and I'm like, I remember this.
Yes,
Like
I remember exactly what I was.
I think.
Now your mom found this. This was, how did we get this?
That my mom had been doing some spring cleaning.
Okay.
In their house currently, just recently. This was. I mean, I just took a picture of it the other day for the first time. She handed it to me. She found a filing cabinet or a box filled with shit of mine, artwork from art classes when I was a kid and stuff like that.
So
and this was in there. I showed him some of the results of his actions. I showed him deformed children. Whole families living in a dumpster, and people starving to death because they were no longer able to walk. For Layda's soldiers had beaten them so severely. I looked in his eyes. There were tears in them. Soon the tears began streaming down his face. He stood up. I stood as well. He embraced me and apologized. Still crying, he rang a buzzer and his guards entered the room. He ordered a message to be broadcast through all of Los Angeles.
Whoa.
He was giving all the money back to L.A. and withdrawing as a king of L.A., I guess.
Yeah. King Layda of L.A.
Oh, that's... Maybe it's Layda.
Layda. He's saying because you showed him.
He was giving all the money back to L.A. and withdrawing as king. His last words were this: "Thank you. You have shown me how wrong I have been all this time. Greed is like a whirlpool. It takes you in and you become part of it. It takes complete control of you until you finally go down the drain."
Awesome. That's awesome.
Holy shit.
That was an allegory, that story about greed, about power, about speaking truth to power, about journalists. Right now, today, how important.
So important.
So important. December 2016 and May 2017.
Oh, God, man. I hope this isn't as bad.
What's this?
This is another biographical piece
Okay,
called
let's find out a little bit more where you're at.
The First Step Out from the Shadow.